Hello everyone and welcome back to some more TFT. Hopefully we can get promoted to Emerald before the end of this season, which I'm pretty sure is coming up in a few days. Definitely looking forward to getting into the new set. I haven't looked into how to start playing it because I know it's in like an open kind of situation. I've seen like naturally you've seen lots of people playing it. I don't know if like a closed or an open. I haven't really looked too far into that, to be honest. Which I mean would be good to learn the set before it becomes ranked, but yeah, it is what it is. I want to get to Emerald before this season ends. Put me on a good footing for next season. Even though I'll probably end up by going straight back down the gold, to be honest, but that is what it is. I haven't looked too much into like a lot of the new stuff in the new set, other than like just general stuff that I've seen. I still want to kind of go into it a little bit blind. I definitely am keen to get back into this. We had a bit of tight wins last time, so we slowly crawled our way up to Platinum 1. Now, if we can get some solid wins today, we can get the Platinum. Or we can get the Emerald. And that is our goal. Other than that, I gained another subscriber today, so I was very happy about that. Almost at 30 subscribers, so that's a good little milestone. One of the little ones I was going for. After 30, the next milestone would be 50 for me, but everyone is happy. Slowly growing, that's all what really matters. Slowly perfecting stuff. I'm thinking about doing some more longer form content soon though. Already got a few ideas that I have like written down in that. The problem is I am trash at doing that kind of thing, so it's definitely going to be a bit of a work in progress kind of thing. But that's the whole point of it. You're not good at the start until you slowly get better. What sort of set do we want to be playing? I do want to get a good Nitro going. I keep on thinking Nanite, Nitro, yeah, I definitely want to get a good one going, because honestly it is pretty... Since it's got buffed, I want to get a good one going. And I have generally faced them. Although whenever I've faced a Nitro, I generally don't lose. So they're not super strong, so hard to really say. Exotech is still king and Cypher is very strong, especially if you get the emblem. If you get the emblem, go Cypher. That's basically the rule of thumb at the moment. To a certain extent, at least. Come on, game. Why is no game popping? Very rude. Another game I've been thinking about diving into a little bit is Backpack Battler. I've only really played the demo. I have got the full version now, so I'm thinking I might play that a little bit either later on or on another day. Honestly, I'm on a demo sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I just know that I'm doing stuff. No, it's a pretty cool little auto battler game. Nice little indie game, always good to support them. Molten, don't worry, I will do it. There's a lot more stuff in the full version because I jumped in there to have a quick little look through it. That looks pretty cool. Might do that later on, I'm not too sure yet. Oh, this game's gonna make me wait for it, eh? Yeah, I've written out a bit of a script for one of the script words escape me for one of the longer form videos that I want to do. But I was reading through it and I'm like, So this is why you do multiple different scripts. It's a bit rocky, but I don't know. Maybe I should bring ChatGPT into it. AI is king anyway, let it rule you. Damn, what's going on, game? Let them in. Alright, fine. I'll just go look at the store then. Not gonna let me in. They've got this Blitzcrank on there. What? Malphite? I mean, I can read it right there, but I was trying to guess it just. I definitely want this skin though. The Spirit Blossom skins are pretty tight. Even in chibi form, to be honest. Although the new Cherry Blossom skins that they've recently done, the skin lines that are really popular, they always like are really good at the start and then they just degrade over time just because it just becomes easy thing for them to print out to get money. It really sucks. They didn't look at like the little chibis that I could have purchased, because getting a new little dude will also be good. I don't see anybody too exciting there though. Sorry, had to yawn there. Damn, 5. Okay, okay. It's just not going to let me into a game. I see how it is. Okay. Prove me wrong then. I see how it is. Alright. Let's do this. Let's see what it's going to give us. I wouldn't mind going a good Nitro. Exotech is always just a solid fallback, to be honest. Cyber Boss is fun, but a little bit hard to get working properly. And Zypher is really good, especially if you can get the extra emblem. That's kind of where we sit. Technically, there is the high roll boom bot, but that's a really late game kind of one that you can kind of build for early, but it's basically used for late game. Which, I mean, I'm not adverse to do, because you just have to play like a weird boom bot, like a proper boom bot until you get to it, and then like flex around your units a bit. Some of these people have some really cool little cheats. Just a base Teemo is just good anyway. Oh wait, he gets muscle? What? I did not know that he got muscle. Okay, that's funny. There'll be an extra augment around at stage 2. Lovely. I do love to get more augment. Is Cypher a good option there? Because that means an extra one at stage 2. That still mean, because you can only get the Cypher augment on stage 1 or 2. So that mean I'm getting an extra one at 2. So that... Yeah, I'm probably overthinking it. I guess I could go with Slayer. Slayers are fun as well. Wait, what's the thing in this game? I mean, you can hover over this to read it. Took me a while to figure that out. Oh, a Shavina. I do like her. Cyber Boss could be it. But that is a Nitro, actually. A Nanite. Nitro. No, I said it right the first time. Don't get me wrong the second time. What is that? That's actually not bad, but I don't want it. Let's just combo that for right now. Nitro is definitely... Do I have the matchup for it? Yeah, I do. This would be the combo that I'd want to go. Oh, really? Jhin? Why are you gonna show up like that, Jhin? I'll grab Vi. I'll grab this just for the sake of it. I mean, I kind of need to start giving me the units if I'm going to go Nitro, to be honest. Although Slayer is still very possible. We got here. Don't like that. That could be interesting, actually. That could be very interesting. You gain an interest, but I don't like to gain non-interest. I don't want to force that. I don't want to force that. Damn it, game. Full trash. Every round, if you're bottom 4 of your team permanently gains. I don't like that. I don't like that. And I don't like that. Damn. Okay, Cypher's already well and truly off the table. Gonna have to just go that. It's not good by any sense. Okay, how am I gonna play this then? That was actually really bad. Do we want to go Cypher, Cyber Boss, Slayer? What does Slayer look like, actually? I'm expecting to lose a couple rounds here anyway, so it's not the end of the world. So this would be kind of a Slayer. I see. Cyber Boss. It's not good, but I think Cyber Boss is our best bet at the moment. Yeah, Cyber Boss is probably our best bet with the augment that we just got. Was there somebody who was already going a nitro? Let's have a look. Yeah, there is. There's a few enums as well. Alright, we just kind of have to roll with this, I guess. So Cyber Boss, which is also kind of like a Cyber Techie. I'm fine just to keep everyone who's on the field on there, to be honest. Yeah, Cyber Boss, which is a Cyber Techie. Ideally, we want to get an emblem for that to make it better. So we don't want this, we don't want that, we don't want her, we don't want him. I'll use everything else. So that kind of puts us into the best situation we can be on. I love it that I can ult the Cho'Gath. I really do enjoy abilities where you can actually interact with the map around you. Okay, so I want Poppy. I want Veigar. That's a no-brainer. I do want that. That's actually a really good item, so that'll at least give me a little bit of a start. I don't want that going into this. Getting her on the field will actually give me nothing. I'm really only holding on to her for now just because I can use her to give me that buff, but honestly, I probably want to sell it. You know what? Yeah, let's sell her. I want to reach that 20 gap. Just keep one just in case. Veigar's not really going to start putting out his hella good damage until I get him to 2-star at the very minimum. I can still put out good damage, to be honest. Okay, so when a tactician cost grants the lowest health tactician a shield equal to 200% of the minimum mana spent. So yeah, it basically just more he does, more mana he gets, kind of deal. Or more of a shield than that. What do we want from here? Item wise, I kind of want okay. Took me a second to think about that, to be honest, but it gives me a good item and it gives me a good unit. Because these are techie as well. Yeah. Which technically I can get the 4 techie now if I really wanted to. No, I couldn't because I'd need to get rid of. I want to keep this Cyber Boss buff going. But can do that. I don't like it. Let's at least give him this. Okay, that should work. That should work. We did technically win, so we want to try to keep on winning. I mean, I technically shouldn't have done that, but... Shouldn't have did that, but we did. That person's going to be taking a lot of my... one of my units, but I would like to get the 3 cost, which very does suck, actually. But that's alright. I mean, she is one of the most important people for me to get the 3-star, but... we're definitely going to lose that, because when they both ult, they're just going to do so much damage. It was closer than I thought, all things considered, though. Artifact could be kind of fire, but I don't know what artifact we would want. Gain gold, now and at the end of the turn. After losing. No. Cyber Boss abilities reduce the target's max health by 20%. Okay, I have to take that. I was going to take the artifact, but if I can get a Cyber Boss and a techie kind of going, I don't see why I'm not going to take that. So I honestly kind of sped read through that. So Cyber Boss abilities reduce the target's max HP by 20%. Cyber Boss take 20% less damage from the enemies with less max health than them. Gain a Poppy and a Veigar. So that's pretty cool. I do like that a lot. Wait, what is this? Whoa, rude. That person's a talker. Okay, that's definitely going to be helping us quite a lot. That's definitely going to put us into a much better situation. Hopefully we can get the item that we want for Veigar this next round. Definitely want to get a blue buff for Veigar though. That would be fire. Worst case scenario in Angels. Nothing useful. I don't need anything else on the field, so we're just going to chill. We'll level up next turn and then we'll start our actual rolling. We'll roll above 50 at level 5. Or is it level 6? Do we want level 5 or 6? I think level 5 is good for the 2 costs. But level 6 is also good for 2 costs and 3 costs, which we kind of want. Because then also level 6 also gives us a chance of getting 4 costs. Okay, rotating items. I do love the Thea. I do have. There is an item that there for rotate that I'll need in a second. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. No, don't disappear on me. Damn it. Okay, I wasn't fast enough. That was my bad. Damn. Okay, they're both rotating anyway, so that's gonna give me a very good possibility of things. That's not bad. I'd prefer to hold on to everything for right now. I don't want her. Could force a level up. There's no real point to it if you ask me. Hopefully one of those rolls into a tier and another one rolls into a glove. I should have used the glove as soon as I saw it, but I was holding off because I was like, oh, maybe I'll find a glove, and then I'm like, why did I use that item that's going to be rolling? Bit of a bad choice there, to be honest. Okay, Veigar's putting out some good damage, which I'm liking. Some good true damage as well. Yeah, I don't think I have the chance to win this. I mean, if I had gotten my ult before her, that would have been good, which would have been the blue buff. If I had a dual gauntlet there, that was also the difference there, so. Oh, that max range could actually be really good. When the holder exactly 2 copies of the champion, they both gain attack speed. I don't dislike that, but I can get better options. Okay, that's the best we're going to get. Gain them. Okay, let's give that a try. Okay, that's good. Now, as for what do we want, that's going to be a bit more harder of a question. I am not, to be honest, fully sure. What do we want to upgrade with the Master Upgrader? I feel like a blue buff would be really cool to upgrade. I feel like a jeweled gauntlet just give me more critical and magic damage. But a Nash's Tooth would also be good for more attack speed, health, and ability power. I do feel like blue buff would be slightly the better one to upgrade though, because it just gives me more mana faster and allows me to fire off my ult a lot more. I'm thinking I'm going to go for the blue buff, so I'm going to hold on to it and we'll do the blue buff. It actually start. I did agree that I wanted to go to 6. We did agree on that. Technically, I could go with Shojin's, actually. Nah. We'll hold on to our hopes and dreams. Definitely hold on to a few people I shouldn't be. I'm not in any sort of bad situation though, so, but this kind of build can go really south really quickly if I don't have the right stuff. Thinking the blue buff though will just help Veigar fire off his ult so much more. I forget the other bonus that blue buff gives. I think it's like a critical or true or something. I forget. I need to reread it, to be honest. It's like a percentage health something or rather. Okay, so ideally we would want to grab a blue from here. Other than that, there's nothing more that I can see that's of use other than maybe a belt or something. But I feel like right now the blue buff is the more useful. Alright, goodbye blue buff. We'll grab the belt then. Yeah, belt definitely the best bet I could have grabbed there. We'll get us a little bit closer to getting some good, some more good tank items at the very least. Which are always good to see. Alright, love to see it. Love to see it. Kind of chill at that situation for right now. Ooh. Okay, good. And then the holder takes damage. Oh, attack speed though. That's a lot of good attack speed. Okay, I'm gonna go to Nasus actually. I do think the blue buff could have been the better decision though. Like, it's hard to say. We didn't get the upgrade for this match because like it doesn't upgrade until after we leave the match, but oh goddamn Annie. Damn you, Tibbers. Alright. There we go. That's going to put us into a very good situation. Ooh. I mean, I got greedy. I got greedy. I was like, okay, if I get one more Veigar, I get a 3 Veigar right now. So I kind of rolled for it when I shouldn't have. That's all good. He has Nasus right now, so he's going to be firing off real fast whenever he fires off one ult, which will help him generate everything else. Which I can pretty much just delete somebody straight away, which is lovely. Perfect. Oh, I love just watching Veigar delete people, to be honest. Not somebody I use too often, but it is one of the funnest people to watch. Okay, we just need one more Veigar and we're on a 3 Veigar. Yeah, I'm not going to roll since this is a creep round anyway. And we want to stay at 50 anyway. We definitely... I technically want to get Shivan to 3-star as well, but I don't think I'm going to get that because somebody else has already probably got her 3-star because they had that like extra thing. So getting her 2-star and then going from there is probably my best option. Which sucks because it gives us a lot less frontline possibility. Not the best items because I wanted more tankish items, but guess it's best we can get for right now. Okay. Do I want to collect poppies? No, I don't. Come on, give me the Veigar. Ah, no Veigars. Alright, let's just go for a glove to give Mordekaiser a little bit of oof. And to be honest, I mean, that's not bad for a couple of people I can use. Evening Shroud's not bad either, but I don't really want it. Actually, Mordekaiser got really good got really good items for him, to be honest. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. That thing, this item can be really good for, I think... who is it? It's Ziggs, yeah. Which I'm gonna want. The The next 4 cost champion you buy is instantly upgraded. I don't want it. Units start in combat in the back row gain health, but they gain more damage amplified. Units that start combat in the back row gain more mana. Honestly, more mana. We just want more mana. We want all the mana. Oh, thank you, Veigar. Okay. I'm feeling like with that, we're going to try to level. If I can get a more cyber boss up and running, that's going to be one of our better situations. A bad item option. I'll re-roll it soon. I just want to see if I can get more options for re-rolling. Okay, we're gonna, yeah, we start focusing on level now. It was unfortunate we couldn't get our frontline 3-star, but I'll level up and then we'll debate on what we do from there. We could try to go for a Mordecai as a 3-star, actually. He's a good substitute. Oh. Veigar just deleting people out here. That extra mana just gives him more of a chance just to start throwing out his ult faster. Anything to give him more ult speed, to be honest. And we just slowly level up at this point. Bloody, the long form video that I'm working on is a Black Clover one at the moment. And one of the things that I'm talking about is like why people dislike Black Clover and that, and like kind of doing a little bit of a dive into it, kind of. And one of the reasons is voice, like the main character's voice just sounds really bad, like really annoying, obnoxious, loud kind of thing. And I never personally felt that. And I was like there and I'm like, I did watch it dubbed. I wonder if it's different subbed. So I listened to the voice acting subbed and I was like, okay, yeah, I kind of get this now. I can see where they're coming from. No hate on the dude, but like, it was really bad. It doesn't help that it starts off in like the most kind of annoying trope of the series with bloody Sister Mary or whatever. Or Sister Lily, sorry. What do we want? Oh, there's a few good options here, actually. Item-wise, unit-wise, well, there goes the unit I wanted. So let's not talk about that. Item-wise, I would like another belt. Another belt would be very appreciated. So we may as well grab the belt on a unit that I can use. Now, she went straight for that. Did she go for that because of the item or the champion? Definitely the item. Okay, we can get a Warmogs going, so that's very good. I mean, I'll still collect them, but I don't need them. Okay, a couple rolls to see if we could get somebody usable, but we can't. So we're kind of just going to have to roll with it. Do we still want Veigar on the... I want to put him on this side. I feel like that's going to give him less running distance. Kind of stacking everything on Poppy right now, and realistically, we shouldn't move them over. Since, yeah, Shivan is still definitely the better option for it. To have the items on, even though she's not 2-star. This is the person who has her 3-star, which I would very much love. Okay, Veigar's gonna die here. But he did some really good damage before he went down, so come on, guys. That was definitely unfortunate, though. Do we still want to roll? We can kind of roll a little bit because we can kind of... I mean, she's technically a 2-star, so she isn't apparently impossible for me to still get a 3-star. I'm going to move the items over just because I do feel like it's more used. And I definitely want Mordekaiser to have the... That's a no-brainer, to be honest. We do need the other Cyber bosses, though. Oh, that shield generation for their front line's not good for me. But we managed to pump through them, so we're good. Oh, good. If Veigar altered that, like, really low health person, I would have been a little annoyed, but that's good. Getting that across the map, though, would have been good, because Veigar could have just sat here and just altered people, which would have been good. I'm gonna go for the level, actually. Oh, one of the most scariest things I saw about the new set is, I don't know if it's a trait that you can give the people or if only certain people do this, but there's certain people who will target the lowest health person you have. So they will target your backline and completely ignore the front line and auto-target the lowest people. It's terrifying to think of. I don't know how that's going to go, to be honest. It's going to be interesting. Interesting. Oh, good, good, good. Technically, he's another tactician. What are we looking at? I would like a TR. Yeah, Spirit Visage would be very nice right now. Other than that, I mean, that is just an inherently good defensive item, but I won't worry about it right now. We still want to level? Do we still want to level? Yeah, we still want to level. We'll get ourselves into a position of like having everything we can have on the board, and then we'll focus on everything else. Which kind of puts us into a bit of a bad situation for a few champions, though. More of a lesser chance to get them for our lower health, lower cost ones, but what can you do? Okay, that still went pretty good. That still went very good. I mean, there's no reason for me to level and go below 50. Technically, I don't want Zarya. I could... I'm gonna do it. I don't want to. Does get rid of that buff, which did suck. But what can you do? It's not something that we wanted. Something I could have used, though. Oh, we do want a Kabuki, though. We can get our 4 cyber boss going now. It's going to be good. Oh. That Zax's a little bit stacked, actually. Luckily, he's not good yet. Oh, please go for the misfortune. Please go for the misfortune. Okay. Okay, we're still up pretty high in the board so far, so that's good. I'm going to roll the 30. Another cyber boss, so that's good. That's what we want to see. No further, no further, no further. I guess I might as well give him that. I do want to give him this as well. Okay, 3 cyber boss. That's good. That was good that we hit that. We're close to hitting a Mord 3, so that's going to be fun as well. This guy's a bit of a beefy front line, so it's going to be a bit hard to get through initially. But as long as our line holds, we're good. Okay, both of our lines kind of collapse at the same time. Oh, thank God. I was able to fire off enough ult, so... He like double ulted there. That looked thick. Units and items. There is a unit here I want. Honestly, I can do with the item as well, so let's just grab it. Technically, I haven't got the augment that I want, though. Which does actually suck quite a bit, actually. I can still use this item. I'm just going to throw it on Veigar. Oh no, apparently Veigar is now not the best option for it. You know what? Yeah, let's put it on Brain. I mean, I'm rotating these items back and forth at the moment, but... Let's just go ahead and put it on Brain. I want to roll. I could roll. I don't really want to. We'll sit tight. We'll sit tight. We'll see how the battle goes. Who are we versing? Oh, this person we did lose too early, didn't we? We end up by taking down the Leona first as the person we're targeting, so that's not the best. Oh, she has the Pow as a Venom squad. Okay. We lost. Hopefully somebody else can take her out, so it gives us a third place win. Don't want to go for a second or first place, so regardless. Although we're going to have to hit pretty good to get that at the moment. Do we kind of want to just chill? Do we want to roll? I'm going to roll. I want to... I mean... Can't really say it's a good option. Alright, we're going to stop there. Technically, I shouldn't have rolled, but... Who are the people who are high? Okay, so it is her, so I'm not getting it. I'm not getting that one, so I'm just going to sell him. Okay. Not going bad. Our front line's about to collapse, though. Yep, they're still gonna beat me. Closer, though. Closer. Yeah, did the other person die? No, they won their round. Alright, we'll hold off. We won't do anything just yet. Well, those are pretty decent items for Mordekaiser, so that's gonna be good for our next fight. Damage-wise, he is doing some good damage, but he's not the person I want. That's fine. Sucks that we couldn't get the Techie 6. We're kind of not at even Cyberboss 4 yet, to be honest. Yeah, we should be able to win this. Well, I can force somebody. Item-wise... I don't really like any of those. Just do that for right now. Let's do a quick roll. Yeah, we're not too low, so I'm not in emergency mode, but it is getting close to that. I saw it and I skipped right past it. Okay, ideally we want to get one more Mordekaiser so we can get Mordekaiser 3 on the board. We didn't really end up by changing up anything, so I don't think we have much of a chance here. Not against this guy, at least. This guy is jacked. Okay, the other person did end up by winning as well. Looked like we're going for a 4th place, unfortunately. We'll roll here and see if we can get lucky, though. I want it. I saw it. I just skipped right past it. The Zaklobs are honestly being a bit more negative than anything. Give me a Kabuki. Give me a Kabuki. Ah, no Kabuki. Very unfortunate. Okay. Do we get enough power to be able to beat this person? No. We aren't going too bad against this person the last couple of times, so we have just got a bit of a power, though. Mordekaiser doesn't have the best items for him, though. Oh, there. Yep, he had very bad items for him. Yep, she's dead. I'm dead. Oh, it was very close, though. It was actually pretty close. GG, she managed to fight her away from being a 4th to possibly even winning it, though, to be honest. Oh, GG, still a solid game for the start. Oh, come on, only 10 LP? If I lost that in 5, you would have taken away... Well, no, they would have taken away 10 LP. Don't listen to the mumblings of a madman. Alright. Hopefully we get into the game a bit quicker. 5 minutes last time was brutal. Okay, we need to pick it up though. We need to be better than that. We need to be better than that if we want to get the Emerald before the end of the season. We will get the Emerald. Or we will not, and then we'll get the Emerald next season and then redeem ourselves. We'll see. Redemption arcs are always popular as well. Stretch. Well, somebody's on. And no, I'm not going to look at that. Yo, let's go. Bloody want it. Long form video idea that's been popping up in my head so often, which I'm like, I need to make it just to get it to stop popping up, is endings, like for anime endings and that, and how actually important it is. But like, I keep on thinking about the ending, I'm like, how am I going to formulate this? Like, realistically, the ending of an anime can make or break the series a lot of the times. Like right now, with One Piece, it's such a hype of what is going to be the ending. Everyone says like so many different theories, but it's very hard for a series to actually land properly. Ergot, you upgrades from the loot from the highest quality. Oh, loot pool, nice. Yeah, it's so hard for an anime to actually land after it's like gotten that many theories about it. To be fair, the whole joke about it being like, oh, the journey was the present and everything like that. The creator has come out and said, no, I'm not going to do something like that. It is an actual tangible thing. What do we want to do? I mean, some kindreds are nice. Technically, that is a nitro. Yuck. Okay. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. And Anim could be fun. And Anim could be very fun. I was hoping it was going to give me at least one nitro in there, but it didn't. A Twisted Fate, hey? Can't say I like the idea of Twisted. I need a large rod that can be used for a few decent builds. Exotech, that's actually a pretty decent combo. I kind of have a few options right now. Getting a LeBlanc would be good because it also gives us a little bit of flexibility, but I mean, I'll buy her if I get a bit of gold here, but and I don't want that, so I'll do that. Because if I get the emblem on the augment round, that'll also help me make my decision. No good items that I can make straight away though. Flag could be fun, but no. Gain 2 random 2 cost champions after dealing player combat. Gain a chest of the high quality. Not bad actually. I'm gonna try rerolling that. Yeah, let's just get the support item. Oh, support item and that? Okay. Every second, I don't know if that's good. Whenever the holder dies, 4% health. Allies gain a temporary complete item. That's actually pretty interesting. Ability power. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going at, so it's a bit of a wild card. Okay, I managed to just throw that in, to be honest. So we have this, so we have a bit of flexibility. As for what we want to go, I'll have to do a quick scout and see what other people have got. So we have a Divine, a Boombot, a Soundcast, a Rapid Fire, a Boozer, a Boombot, a Divine Cast. I have no idea. Okay. Well, that no idea was me. Honestly, Enim is kind of sounding like the best idea right now. Yeah, let's go Enim Squad. Pow pow. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. As for Enum Squad, this I would need a tier if I were to make that into an Enum Squad. Now let me reread this item. Every 4 seconds, grant 55 shield based on stage. Okay. To the 2 lowest percent health allies. Okay, to the 2 lowest percent health. So I feel like having that on the back line is still very viable. So we're going in Enum, aren't we? Okay, am I blind? Am I just not seeing this? Nothing more that I want there. Let's actually get the Anima Tech going. Where are you? There it is. Perfect. If I can get that Immortal Leona like I had at that one game. Oh, that was so fun. I have to get a Pacific Augment for that though, and that's a very... I mean, my mind has been changed on that Augment. So, now that I've done that. And I might as well throw some of these out there. Oh wait, we won that last one. I was not paying attention apparently. Okay, so winning is good. Technically we have a decent lineup, so we're not in the weakest state possible. So we lost our first one, we won the second one. I haven't seen if anybody else is going in Enum Squad though, so that's a bit wild cardish for me. Technically grabbing the Vayne could be viable here. Item wise though, a tier would be better. I'm gonna go to Vayne though. I can still use the item because I can make a gargoyles, which is still very, very, very viable. It's basically viable for Leona to hold on to it later on as well. Of course, I could have got a Shojin's if I got the tier, but I feel like I have a good chance of getting a tier. Oh, you love to see it. When a plan comes together. Why do we want him? He does kind of combo with... I think it's a marksman. Yeah, he combos with marksman. Which, I mean, I don't really want him on the field right now, so... We just chilled the way we are. If I can get an Enum Squad Augment, that's going to help out a lot. Means I could actually be a bit more flexible and work somebody else in, actually. It also just helped us reach the level 7 a lot quicker as well. So ironically enough, I need a tier for that. But I also want at least 2 tiers. No, I like Spirit Visage as well. I want 2 Shojins. Okay, no. I need a lot of tiers actually now to think about it. Oh my god. Yeah, we just chill. We sit pretty. We don't do anything too crazy. We don't have a good damage dealer inherently, but we have a good lineup of everything. I don't see her just giving out health with this, well, the shield, I should say, is good. It is pretty actually good, actually. I don't think it's a good one, though. I think if I get a chance, I'm going to want to re-roll it, because there are a lot of other support items that are a lot more viable. That's a pretty cool entrance, actually. I do need to get a good entrance. Definitely one of the things I was less trying to get access to, though. Okay, we're mainly doing good damage now just because of the Enum Squad buff. Luckily, we got a good one. Oh, hopefully we can get the Cat's Paw for the second one. That'd be great. The Cat's Paw and then the Pow Pow. Honestly, I'm not calling them the right name, and I know that, but I don't care. That's my name. I'm sticking with it. Nothing that we can buy, nothing that we can add. Let's just do this. Okay, let's give us a tier. Ideally, a glove. 2 gloves and a bow would be great. And another sword. Please. Thank you. That's not all, but you can give me all that. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get here. Champions. All one cost. You're being pretty bad so far. Okay, what are you doing, game? Then I wanted items, not champions. I hate it when you get champions. Okay, I can re-roll this if I need. Technically, I don't need 2 of those. I could. Let's do it. Okay, good. Combat starts, grants armor, magic resistance to the holder and adjacent allies. That's actually pretty good. I mean, you will end up by using that anyway. Honestly, I may as well throw a chain vest on you just for the fun of it. Oh, they have a Leona already? Why did I not get a Leona? Give me a Leona. Okay, I think we're going to lose this. We just don't have enough damage, and that Leona is low-key holding their team together right now. How did they get a Leona? Did they get it from here? Leona training dummy with 2 primary... No, they didn't. Where did they get the... Did they get lucky enough just to get a 4 cost that early, I guess? Lose all champions? No. If an ally starts combat next to exactly 1 high cost ally, I don't like it. Your next shop every 4 shops will contain 3 cost champions. I do not like it. Enemy champions on the first 2 rows. I don't like it. Damn it, they're all trash. Increase your current and maximum player health. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do that. We can also leave. That puts us into an interesting situation. Technically, actually, I could have lost all these champions and just done that. That could have actually worked out pretty well, because I don't think it's that hard for us to get a lot of these champions back. Oh well, we made our bed, we lie in it. Now I'm big. Now, if I'm not wrong, let me just reread that. Increase your current and maximum player health by 25. On the carousel, you are released early, but you are much slower. So we do get released a lot earlier. Not really the best one. It just gives us more health to hopefully get into the higher echelons of the game. Honestly, maybe I should have taken the lose all champions and then just rebuilt back up to where I am. Definitely would have lost me the first few dozen rounds though. Probably a lot more than that if I don't actually get lucky. I reckon a few people's going to choose split there, which probably is not to my own benefit. But I'm choosing split, because if one person gets all that gold, nobody else has chosen split. Okay. 5 people chose split. 30 people, 30 gold. So yeah. I'm not doing the math on that. So no, I'm going to fail. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Let's at least put a poppy on the field to give us something. We haven't found the allow yet, which is very rude. Actually, is anybody going in Enem build? I don't think anybody was. No, that person who's going to be taking our units, they're going a Vanguard. That explains why they wanted Leona, and that explains why they grabbed Leona. Oh no, it wasn't even the Vanguard person, was it? Rude. Okay. We're starting to fall down on everything else that we have. A lot of our advantage is starting to lag behind. But that should be good. We'll get a power spike soon anyway. Yeah, we'll get a power spike soon and that'll be good. We just need to get the items and a couple more champions. Which we have the health to burn. We have the health to burn. Interesting. That Zeri getting another spatula could be pretty interesting. I definitely want a tier at the moment though. I forget I get released really early. Yeah, I forgot about that. I could have actually gotten the spatula because I get released early. Ah, my own bad, my own bad. I wanted the tier, but I can't actually use the tier right now, can I? Oh no, I can give myself the enemy if I wanted. Could use it for the Enum squad. I mean, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Just gonna give that to Jax. So that way I'm just using it straight away, and that's good. We're at a pretty standard fast 8, so technically we want to get the 8 fast and then start rolling. Which we're not really doing the best of job for, to be honest, but can't be helped. At least we got a good support item for our front line to hold in, or the hold on. I was debating going a Soundcast when we had that option at the beginning, but probably lucky that we didn't, because that person's now heavily into the Soundcast, and they're going to actually be pretty dangerous. Like, oh, and now Lowy. Perfect. And definitely use that. Oh, yes! Gave me the cat's paw. I got the cat's paw! That's actually a low-key, really good matchup. And I'm honestly very fine to keep on losing. We have that much health right now. But like if we had a lose streak, we would probably not, like at least the first 2 people would die before we got to dying. Don't want to jinx it though. Don't want to jinx it. So let's not talk about that. We don't have really a lot of good items for any of our carries though. We're at least decent on the defense department though. Yeah, we should be able to get this win out. Oh, those ults, those ults. Oh, thank God. Thank God those like bullets all instantly change to the next person instead of just going off into the void. They're homing missiles and you gotta love it. We still want to reach 8. I'm not going to bother buying anybody because we'll be able to win this round anyway. Hopefully we get the items. Give us the items. One fist. One fist. One glove. One bow. A tier. A sword. This is probably my shopping list right now. At the very minimum. I know, that's all I'm asking for, eh? How dare they not give it to me? Hey, it's something. It's definitely on the shopping list. And a belt can definitely be usable. Ironically enough, I could try re-rolling this into something else. I do feel like that's usable though. Don't want Sunfire though. There's a few other options that can be really good for that. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just let the round roll. I mean, technically re-rolling the scale mail would be usable. I could try re-rolling that, so I just have to remove him and then roll them. But I definitely still want to keep the gargoyles. The support item could become something really bad though. Okay, we lost our main carry just then. Yep. What are you doing on the side there, girl? Damn. Oh, this is the Piltover War. The Piltover War one has really good sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I really like the sound of the map. Some of the maps just have bangers. Lesser champion in gold. Technically that could be usable, but I don't want it. Gain a random complete item. Gain free random component and 2. You know what? I'm gonna go that. Yeah, we don't really have much of a choice here. Oh no, that's really good. We're very close actually. You know, he can at least add a tactician. Huh. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Technically, now we can do without that. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this reroll a bit strategic, I reckon. We just need one more of our enemy units and then we got a very good combo going. Even though it's very early, I think I'm going to move my defensive items over to Leona. Yeah. Not good, not good, not good. Not good. Alright, so I'll use a remover, move the gargoyles over the Leona, move everything else over, and then give it a roll. Alright, let's see what we get. It is what it is, I guess. Your team grants damage amp each second the holder is alive. Your team grants the additional 2 damage amp. Interesting. I mean, I'm going to put it on the backline for now, but... So basically, additional 1 damage amp up to total of 20%. Interesting. I mean, that's not bad being on the backline as well. It does mean that she is a little viable of getting, like, sniped by something pretty easily, though. But I like it. Ooh. We do need to get our main damage dealer, though. Oh, she managed to clutch it out, though. Nice. Yeah, we need our main damage dealer. Is she gonna show up here? No, she is not. We want the bow, because then we can get a completed item. I'm not gonna be able to get Urgot. I'll be able to get this. At the very least, we got the completed items that we needed. I do have Jax on the field. And technically a Mordekaiser, but Jax can be moved off the field to make room for somebody else. I knew I was missing somebody. Missing the Yuumi. Yeah, let's see if we can roll to get somebody here. On. Okay, that's usable though. That's usable. I'm not going to try quickly moving all the stuff around. That's very usable. Okay. We have a good amount of Andom now getting triggered. Well, we will once we get this going. We hit our little level 7 gap. We got a Yuumi too, which is definitely a good power spike. We're about to have one of our better... We're about to have our main damage dealer actually on the field because her ult, so good. You gotta love it. Okay, technically to get her on the field, I'll need to get rid of somebody. So if I do that, it literally doesn't do any negative to me. So I'm happy with about that. Let's do this and let's move the items over. Perfect. That. Okay, now I'm just going to let my gold stack. Technically. I wanted to sell him and then. Can I still put that on him? Yeah. That still gives me the Andom squad. It does get rid of my defenses at the front, but it gives me more marksmen and everything else. We didn't get Leona too, though. Our front line is very weak, especially after what I just did. But our damage is so much better. Oh, that second ult scared me. I didn't think she was going to be able to fire that quickly. Yeah, front lines definitely need to get a little bit stronger. I mean, I will go for a Yuumi 3. Last time I dissed Yuumi, Yuumi came back swinging. Right. Okay, we can get a Warmog, that's nice.
Well, that was satisfying.
Okay, let's get the Warmogs up and running at the very minimum. I do like Crown Guard actually, but I'll just do that for right now. Item wise, it's a little bit, yeah. Come on, give me something usable. Well, that's the closest thing to usable that I could get, to be honest. I wouldn't call it good, but definitely helped out quite a bit. Whoa. That person down? I need to get a good finisher. I reckon I need to get a finisher. That's actually probably the next thing I need to get. The nice finisher. We're kind of rolling at a little bit of a high stage. Although getting the 9 feels like a bit of a pipe dream at the moment. Mainly just getting all of our 4 costs to 2 would be the best option. Yeah, definitely our best option. Alright, we can take this guy. Getting the second Leona on the field was honestly probably a little stupid. Okay, we're definitely not winning. I changed what I was saying. We're not winning. Yeah, I don't want it to be the Leona. We're really close to all of our 2 costs. Okay, that's all the rolls I'm doing though. We just need our 2 costs to get... our 4 costs to get 2 star. It put us into a much better situation. It'll give us a lot more front line, it'll give us a lot more health at the back line, and a lot more damage at the back line. Oh, this guy's a chunky front line. Oh my god. We ain't winning this. Basically with that Misfortune ulting, but she's ulting through people. Oh, he's got the level 7 soundcast going. Level soundcast gives Misfortune ult the ability to pierce through people. It is insane. I'm surprised it wasn't more better throughout the entire set. It's still good. And it's still probably going to give him the win for the game though, but... Okay, I know who I want here. Not the smartest option, but I know who I want. Okay, give it to me. Thank you. Okay, that's going to give me her 2 stars, so that's good. It's technically a good item for her, but nothing else. Okay, I'll give it to Jhin. It'll still be viable. Do we still want to roll? I still kind of want to roll. We're not that low though, but it would also be good. Skanda level 3 actually looks pretty cool as well. Nah, we're gonna hold off. We'll hold off. I reckon we'll be fine holding off. Although getting to Leona 2 is our next fire spike. Yeah, I love it how Skarn has like the golden chainsaws. I do like how they've done the 3-cost golding on some of the champions. Damn, we're definitely not winning that. That guy just taking out our backline hurt so bad. Oh no, we have a high chance of falling into the lower echelons. Oh no, thank God. Okay, 4th place secured. Very minimum. We got there. Very minimum. We're not losing LP. That's the bare minimum we can ask for, and that's what I'm happy about. Yeah, I'm gonna roll. I feel like if we lose, it could be very dangerous. Okay, I'm not going any further though. We got everything we wanted. We have... Actually... Oh, I could set up her items better, but don't have a double remover. Because I think she'll do better with Crown Guard over Sunfire. Actually, I haven't got a good 5-cost as well to put in the slot for Aura jumping in. A Kabuki would be good for that. Yeah, we just had a good amount of damage. Oh, that shit coming in was dangerous, but we killed her. Nah, we're done. We're cooked. Okay, I don't think there's much that we can get right now to give us any sort of chance to go anything more than a 4. Alright. At least give us something though. Bloody hell, Yuumi. Yuumi just being all happy because she can bat around the bodies now. Like, come on. Yuumi. Let's change that around. The very minimal, I think that will help, but it won't be the be-all, the end-all, to be honest. We have a lot of gold, so... You know what? It literally was the best power spike that I could probably give us. And that's just throwing another meat shield on the board, getting the 9 Enum squad. Ugh. Oh, we're versing this guy who has piercing. He has a really strong front line too. Our front line's holding in there a lot better than I would have hoped. Ah, so close, but no cigar. Alright, GG. I can accept that loss. I can accept that loss. Two 4th places, not the end of the world. Two 4th places, not the end. Alright. I'm thinking we're going to go on a little break and we'll come back with some backpack battlers. I kind of want a little bit of a change of pace. So I'll be back shortly. So don't miss out. Or something not going wrong with the stream, so it looks like it's not showing up properly. And it's just showing up a blank screen, isn't it? Interesting. Looks like I have to get that problem resolved. Why is that not showing up the game? Ah, there we go. It looks like it was just in the late bloomer. Ah, but then when I click on it, I haven't had this problem before. Click off of it, it comes back. Click onto it. Interesting. I wonder if it's some other settings here. And that just makes it really weird. Borderless maximized? Huh. I have not run into this problem before. This will take me just a wee little second to fix it. And if I go full screen, I'm assuming nothing happens. Go Windows, I can get it to pop up, but then I have my bar down here. Interesting. Full screen again. Be back in a moment. Why is it when I click on it does not count as being the thing that I'm streaming? It just disappears. Okay. Now it's gone. Huh. Have not run into this problem before. Sorry, we're just having a bit of technical issues. Normally whenever I have a game open up, it does get captured, but whenever I click on it, it disappears. Interesting. Why is it doing that? Okay, we may just have to be a bit flexible here and just get rid of the taskbar. And just go Windows mode. Alright, be back. All right, looks like this will have to do for right now. Just a Windows mode, not the end of the world. Realistically, it does. It's very weird why it's doing that though. I have not run into that issue before. Or it just does not want to capture it when it's in full screen. I think it's could be a problem with their graphics card. Sometimes they can test with each other and it causes a little bit of a weird issue. Alright. So, this is my first time playing this game. I did come in here to test the sound. Let me know if the sound is too high in the game and I can adjust it. However, I have played a little bit of the... I did play the beta before just to see if I wanted the game, and honestly, I was doing stuff. I liked what I was doing, but I was like, what's going on? I'm doing the things, but I don't know what the things are. So it kind of goes like that sometimes. So hopefully we can get in and actually... I'm going to try playing ranked. I'm probably going to get slammed, but we'll do that. Now, naturally, I only played with... What are the classes? So this is a ranger. Fire pit. I guess there's like different types of them as well. Mage. Chef. Adventurer. Interesting. Oh yeah, you got the names right here. And then you can see the subclasses. Oh, interesting, there's subclass. Oh, I did hit on that a little bit, but I didn't know that I could go over here to look at that. That does help out a lot. Yeah, I did one with this chicken. I did like the vampirism. But I don't think I played that well at all. Honestly, I want to give this adventure a try. So yeah, let's go new ranked and let's get straight into it. I actually didn't have a look at some of the stuff I get. Okay, so what does this give me? Items of all classes are offered in the shop. That just makes it items of all. Okay. Spend all of your 1 to grant random items. Okay. Wait, so that's giving me some of the... Oh, so those are giving me items for the other classes. So it literally, the adventurer can be anything or have anything. Interesting. Let's just start off. So that'll give me magic books. I don't really want magic books, to be honest. Gain water. I'm not too sure about what some of these symbols mean as well, to be honest. We're kind of just going with the flow and figuring stuff out. I will grab the frying pan, actually. We need something damaging. And technically, I do have food in here, which does pair with the frying pan, so that will go well. Also, grab this just for... I mean, it can't be used for anything at the moment. What does that do? Deals 1 damage when taken. Up to 100% damage. Interesting. Inflicts... I'm assuming... Yeah, okay, yeah, that's blind. It literally says blind right there. What am I even saying? Destroys the enemy. I mean... I have enough money. I might as well just buy that. And let's go. Now, I imagine I'm going to end up versing people in rank 2 actually a lot better at the game than when I did the demo. I don't expect to do nearly as well as I did. That being said, we're not doing too bad, all things considered. The health plus definitely helped them, but we had the frying pan comboing with a lot of other things right now. Oh, what? Okay, so it grants. What? You can receive... Okay, so... Oh, but it spent gold? So now just... Okay, so I would sell these if I wanted to start getting some of these. Interesting. But I mean... Some of these are low-key good. Item activate. Chance to gain 1 maximum... Well, 2 maximum health. Chances increased by 20% for each of those. Well, that combines with those 2 items. How am I going to work this? Axe takes up a lot of room. Does do a bit of good damage though. The hunter's bow though. I like that a lot more, so we're definitely going to keep that. We could technically combine these two gems together. That could be usable as well. As for that, let's get rid of the axe. What does this do? Deals additional 1 damage per empower. So the arrow is empower. Okay. Okay, so technically that does combine with that. That's interesting. But I already have a good bow, so I'm not too adverse to it. If I do... I mean, that's not the best thing to do, but let's just... If I combine this... Not that gem. This gem. This gem. They're still technically next to each other, so they will combine. I'm going to sell the cold gem. I don't know what the piggy bank and the rope turns into. We have the rope and the rock. And have a few. Oh, and there is a star option as well. Interesting. So what is it? It's... So the star gives chance to gain max health, and the... Diamond, I guess? Diamond? Increase 20% for a natural item. Okay, so I would want it to be something like this. I guess at the end of the day, that. Probably the best that I can do for that. Now, part of me does want to try to combine this. I'm going to see what the piggy bank is. Oh, I need 2 ropes for the piggy bank. And piggy bank will give me more money, which is nice. I sell this. Alright. Let's get the rock. Okay, I need 2 rocks. Yeah, we're going to just stick with that. Technically, I'm getting rid of this, which is actually a good item. But I think that gives us a pretty good balance of everything. Perfect. Okay, that should be good. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Am I doing something? Yes. We definitely got a lot more damage with our bow as well. We actually slaughtered them, that's nice. Okay, so instead of buying items, we basically just get a heap of gold and then we can choose what we want to keep. I don't like that. Oh. Increased chance of rarity is actually not terrible. Haven't tried the... What are these cards? Offered in the shop. Oh, playing cards are offered in the shop. A scroll. And I guess this is like a class option that I have. Level up. Okay, let's just sell some stuff so I can actually experiment. Oh, the flute is actually low-key good, but I have no room right now to use. Chance to remove a random buff from your opponent. I mean, I'll use it. I don't want that as well, so let's get rid of that. So what is this level up? Every 5 seconds, gain 10 maximum health, 1 stamina. Nice. Water symbol, which is mana, and the clover is luck. Triggers 10% faster for each round passed since round 3. Okay, so it's just basically an inherent boost. Destroy a piggy bank, guarantee items inside. Okay. Piggy banks have a chance to explode. That's low-key funny, actually. I can just destroy a piggy bank. Gain 10% maximum health and maximum stamina regeneration. That's actually not quite nice. Shield have a 30% chance to block. Armor triggers 60% faster. Ooh. I don't have many of those though. Place this with a random other skill from your pool. Unique skill orb. I don't like the level up option, to be honest. Just gives me a bit of everything. It's just super chill. I think I'm going to try to level up. How do we want to do this? So technically, I can kind of... Do we want the rarity? Increase the rarity of on items. Yeah, we'll go the rarity. Items in your shop offered in the shop. And let's roll that to see if we can get more room. Okay, we have got more room, so we need to sell some stuff. Some good stuff, but I just need more room. Okay, we don't have enough room to actually start utilizing anything too effectively though, unfortunately. If we had one more, that could be good. Two more. Oh, well, we'll just throw the stone in there and go with there. That should be enough. You just made the da-da-da-da sound, I like that. I try to put my character into a decent position so he's not blocking too much stuff, so I hope it's a good one. You don't get to see the drip that the enemy has, I don't know. Okay. We're obviously still going good, we're winning. Also random getting free stuff. If you control alt click an item from the inventory or the shop, it goes what? It goes what? It goes what? So what's this? Boomerang. Wait, is that a banana? Is that something combined with a banana? It has to be. Bananas combined with sword or something. So boomerang. Decent damage. Reduces damage cost by 20%. 50% chance to steal a random buff. Quite nice, actually. The flute is still good. We got another chance to increase. Honestly, do like. Okay, I'm gonna throw the boomerang in because there's literally no reason not to. That does end up by buffing both of them, so that's good. Oh, that does go with the boomerang. Oh no, it's going with the rope. Oh, and yeah, I needed 2 rope to get the piggy bank thing. Okay. Let's sell the garlic and one of these stones. I didn't need to sell the other stone, did I? How are we gonna do this? Wait, the card also combines with that. What does the card do? Interesting. All right. Wait, the rope is now combining with the rope. Oh, I needed piggy bank on piggy bank. But now the 2 ropes can combine to make something. Better if I do that. Nothing. Okay. So the only combination I have there is the 2 ropes combining with each other. Interesting. What is the stone giving us? +1 damage. I want this instead, so let's play with this a little bit. Right. I think that's the best we're gonna do. And that way we have those 2 combining with each other. Which I have no idea what the 2 ropes will make. We're kind of holding on to more than we should. If you ask me, but let's just go with it. Why do we not? Come on. Get out in the field and battle. Okay, this person has a bit more health. They don't have a lot of weapons though. They don't have any potions or anything either. Although they keep on gaining health. What keeps on giving them health? Oh, it must be the sword. They have a gem in the sword. I'm pretty sure that's where they're getting health from. They're gonna outdo us, yeah. Just. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just. That was very close. Oh, achievement. Nice. Craft rope. So rope is like 3. What does rope give us? The start items trigger faster for 6 seconds, up to 50% shared by all ropes. Interesting. Good amount of scrolls we keep on getting. Your next 3 hits are critical. Okay, just inherent. We definitely want to get that though. Honestly, I'm gonna sell this scroll. I am interested in the scrolls, but I'm not too experienced with them at the moment. I'm gonna sell all the gems. I'm gonna get this bag. Okay, how do we want to do this? So right now that's not combining with anything, so I can just throw that in there. The rope is a bit of an interesting one, so it has star and that. So that... Okay, so that's given us a good buff. So that item should activate this item, I'm pretty sure is the way it's saying. Do we really want Boomerang to be the one getting activated? Okay, the way I've got this, I can swap that back around. That's also a slow activating item though. How do I want to play this? Because I can mess around with this a bit more now. Let's see if we can get more base. What's this? Replace this with... Can go with an item, may contain an item. Okay. No. We're not gonna fall for that. We have what we want. Okay, so I think I can make this work. So I want to try to get the flute working, to be honest. To do that, we're going to have to use this. I still want to get the rope triggering though. Which, I mean, that does get the rope triggering, and it also gets the buff of the... there. Technically, that does get that triggering pretty decently. Can I? No, I can't go any further low. That's probably going to be the best I can do for that triggering. Then I can bring this down here and that still gets the increased buff, because as long as one tile is in it, it seems to get the buff. Broccoli. I had the broccoli there, it still gets the buff as well, plus they give each other a buff, so that works. And a stone for good measure. Okay, I think that's the best we can get this set up. I could sell this to get the chest, but then I have to reorganize stuff. Nah, we're going with that. Getting these items are kind of throwing a bit of a wild card in there. Yeah, that boomerang is actually doing pretty good. We have banana-rang. Oh, we're gonna come out? Nah, just, damn it. Okay, what do we got? Chance to deal 6 damage and gain... What's that flight symbol? It's a heart. All items trigger faster with hearts. Interesting. Remove 1 buff each type of your opponent. Attack faster. Battle rage. Reduce. Interesting. And nothing combines with anything here. That can combine with the piggy bank, but honestly I kind of want to get rid of the piggy bank a little bit. Okay, the doll is interesting, but I'm going to sell it. I mean, I'll grab the clover. I think 2 clovers, so I'll do that for now. That can go good on the boomerang. Or what does it trigger actually? Items activated by the star get 50% chance to gain 1 mana. But I don't really use mana, so I don't really see any use for that. I don't think I use mana, so I don't see a use. Battle rage lost 2 seconds longer. Battle Rage entered, gain that, which is a spike. Okay, let's see if we can get some more room. So that was what we were looking for, so that's good. We have a little bit more room to play with now. As for what we want to use it on, technically I would like... Actually, yeah, that's the best way I can do this. I think that will work pretty goddamn well. But I would like to get everything kind of encapsulated in that as much as possible. I think I want the rope encapsulated. We'll do that. Now I can bring these into the field as well. Attack faster. Is that an item that gets put into something? It is. Interesting. Chance to ignore armor. Honestly, I'm gonna keep a hold of it, but I don't really like that. That stone is doing nothing actually. It's just gonna have to do nothing. We can live with that. I think I need to move my... I'm gonna do this. There we go. That puts it into a bit of a better situation for seeing the other items. My ears are still a little bit in the road though. Oh, I didn't want that armor. Oh, I haven't seen that. There was a fire one when I played last, but not a red. Hatched after 2 rounds on your backpack. I don't want to go for another cursed. I do want that armor. How do we play this? I get rid of the egg. 5. That's only 1. But that still doesn't give me enough to get the armor and the satchel. But this armor will be very helpful. A satchel would also be very helpful though. Honestly, that's doing not much. I sell that. I get enough of the armor. I don't have any room for the armor, but I can kind of work with it, to be honest. Yeah, let's sell some stuff. Let's get the armor because I know that I want it. That's a no-brainer. I need 3. I don't want to use the clover at the moment. And the rock can't be combined with anything, so let's do that. Alright. Now we need to incorporate the armor in here. Oh. Thank you, L7, for the follow. Always appreciate it. Alright, let's get the armor in. I think that's the best way we can work this out. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Kind of not knowing what I'm doing, but we're working through it. Oh, he's giving me a hint. Broccoli and a spear. Interesting. Wait, do I get... I was gonna say, can I just grab that? We're very high on our stamina usage, actually. What did that? Wait, how long have we been high on that? I've probably been ignoring. Alright, let's go. What's that armor piece they've got? Interesting. Ironically enough, we just got armor and now we're versing somebody with really good armor. We're holding on good though. We do have a good amount of buffs, although they had a bit of vampirism there that might give them the edge. Damn it. Their debuffs that they were putting on us as well were brutal. Okay, so now we can subclass. What's that potion? Vampire potion. Consumes this and gain 3 vampirism. 15 potion damage. With 100% lifesteal. Oh, okay, that's pretty good fire. Okay, so we want to probably look at one of these subclasses and actually sell these to get them. Which we're going to have to sell a little bit to get it. So what are we looking at? What's the bard? Items starred. Yeah, let's sell these out. I'm going to sell this because I'm going to know that I'm going to want it. Yeah, that gives me the option for everything. So I just want to, I also like to do this just to see what it can combine with. So naturally, Bard will combine with any musical thing. That should have been a no-brainer. Adventure. Oh, what does it give us? Sorry, I shouldn't just look at that. Adventurer, the cooldown of the random non-items by 20%, or non-musical items by 20%. Your health is increased by 20%. 50% chance to deploy the grand buffs, or the grand buffs. Every 6 seconds, heal for 30 health, gain 5. Random buffs are inflicted by cold. Interesting. What's a turtle? Yeah, you can't really see it here, but if I can get out of the road, there's like a turtle right here. A literal turtle. Shield blocks 100% damage. Okay. So starred shield blocks 100% damage. Start a battle, both players take 35% damage for 7 seconds. Interesting. Every 12 seconds, gain 15 shield. Okay. Gain 35% of deal or damage dealt. The shield. Every 5 seconds, regenerate 1 stamina for each distant starred enemy. I mean, that could be really good for standing stamina. That looks like it only combining with the frying. Each destructing. Archaeology. That is a word that I am not trying to say from this point on. Archaeological. No. Alright. Chance to find items, 65% chance, gain obtained, +3 items. Start of battle, gain 1 luck for each leaf item. What are the leaf items? I'm not too sure. I mean, they're plant items. I actually have a good amount of things that combine with archaeology. Every 3 seconds, gain luck, steal 2 other buffs. Why are they stealing stuff? Chance on buff effects. Items are more likely to trigger. And then merchant. Chance for trade offers. Okay, compare one of value of the star on the shield. Okay, so interesting. That's pretty cool. I'm thinking, I don't know, I like the bard one, but we don't really have much of anything that combos with the bard other than what's down the bottom. I mean, we have a little bit. Play the guitar. Which is actually pretty cool. The archaeology sounded pretty cool. This one also was good. To be fair, we don't really have much room for a at the moment. That combos with a lot of stuff. The bard can still be usable. I do like the increased health though. This is a little bit of a hard decision, I'm not gonna lie here. I mean, I'm gonna lose the armor if I go the... Well, I'm gonna lose the armor if I go anything. Well, most things, to be honest. However... No, we don't do that. Stamina is pretty cool to have decreased, but I'm not too sure about what that's combining with. I'm gonna give Bard a try. We'll try to see if we can find more stuff that can combine with Bard, but we'll give Bard a try. Yep, I'm thinking that's going to be our best bet. Other than that, we have this cool potion as well. That should be good for our next round. Alright, let's just get into it. Yeah, you would take Bard? That's fair. Honestly, that was the one that I could most understand. Well, this person's slaughtering us. That vampirism potion is very nice though. Oh, beautiful. You can reserve items on case you want them later. Click on the pit, target, right click, item. Interesting. What is this? So that's just a flat gain armor, which is would be nice to be honest. I would like to get these armor put back in at some point, but I don't know if we're gonna. That's a good weapon actually. We do have a few weapons, but honestly, kind of just coasting by with some of them. This is a good weapon, but where stamina is real. I don't really have room for it. I do want to get that, so I'm kind of looking for something to sell as well. Yeah, that's just... Oh my god. Okay, so starred items gain 30% shield. Damn, that can be really nice. Okay, but only some starred. Interesting. But if I tried to work the frying pan out of this build? I mean, it gets me back down to low stamina. If I get rid of the food, that could be dangerous though. I mean, if I change up the board a bit, I'll get more room here. Get rid of the food items and then kind of go from there. That's not triggering now, so I need to try to figure out a way to do that. Okay, so I can technically... Do we change things up? I'm thinking we change things up a little bit. Frying pan's not good. Yeah, that gives us this, and that gives us a lot more room to work with. Yeah, at the bare minimum... Okay, does that combo? That does. Technically having that buffing it a lot better though. So let's just throw the plant in here. Let's put that up. Yeah, that's a weird angle. That only really buffs this one thing. Does. So that gives me... That's not what I want to do. There we go. Okay, we not really have anything to potion, so it doesn't really matter if we have it in the right angle. That gives us the armor piece. Okay, stamina's usage is still high, but that gives us a lot more flexibility. I can honestly just throw that in there. Just gonna see if that combos with much. No, it only combos with music. Okay. We have 2 empty spaces that aren't really being used. But I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go. Off to the battlefield we go. Definitely a little bit worried about our stamina usage. But honestly, with the amount of armor we've got right now as well, that's really nice. Well, that person got a katana. I wonder how they got that. Okay, we were well and truly good. We didn't even have to use that vampirism potion. Nice. Choose a class. Oh, we get another class. Okay. Oh, nice. Another bag. Okay. More stages. Gain more health. Your weapon deals 5% damage. Okay. Items have a 20% chance to deploy debuffs they gain. Oh, to duplicate buff that they gain. Whoopsie daisy. That could be pretty cool, actually. I need to sell something. I like to be able to check to see what they can combine with, because sometimes I'm a little on that, to be honest. I need some more. Well, that's a nice gem. I want to try to keep that. Okay. I can combine too. I'll try to keep a hold of that. That's a decent thing. Gives me some buffs, but I'm going to sell it. Alright. So that does combine with a decent amount. It only does armor for these, for the diamonds though. Items have a 20% chance to be on sale. Oil lamp and Surgeon's lamp. Yeah. Gain that symbol, which is a skill, I guess. And items starred trigger faster. Get items triggering real fast, it looks like. Replace this with a random other skill from your pool. Honestly, I'm kind of liking the idea of trying to... Doesn't look like that combos that well though. This did combo decently actually, didn't it? It did. So I have to change it around a little bit, don't I? So if I do upside down like this. Okay, let me think about this. So technically I want to combine these two so they don't have to be in the same weapon, but I'm going to put them in the same. Oh, if I have it sideways, it has a good buff, but I want to try to get the star. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things getting hit by it. But were to have it here, exact same, except we're not getting a couple other things. So let's do this. We're still hitting the rope with that. Good. And honestly, this is just really good. So let's do that. Yes, yes. And comes together a little bit more. Let's get rid of these veggies. I was hoping it would have enough to get the stamina. We should be good. Let's go. We didn't change up too much, but we did get another skill part, so that's cool. We hit pretty hard though. We have a lot of armor. They have a lot of armor, but we're just punching through the armor, which is very nice. Damn. Okay, though they're healing back quite a bit, but they had like a really great health potion. Our armor's gone. They have so much more health than us, though. Their buffs are pretty insane too. Those like spike buffs, which I'm pretty sure are going to be a detriment. Ugh. Interesting. Okay, what is this? Oh, that's the egg. I don't really want it. Starred items. Oh my god. It literally just quarks forwards. Okay. So starred items are what? Items trigger 6% faster and gain 6% chance to deploy debuffs they inflict. Gain up to 10 times. Steal 1 luck from your opponent. Okay, so I don't want that. Nothing combos with anything that's already on the board, so that's good. Getting that potion rack is just inherently helpful. It'll just give me more room to work with. All right, let's just... Not that I have potions. I really have not been finding many potions. Crow Whisk works with the guitar. Yeah, that's the plan, to get the crow on the field. As soon as I saw it and how much it helped out. Oh wait, I'm assuming you're meaning. Oh, it's a musical. I guess crows are musical instruments, aren't they? Okay, so I have to rethink this a little. All right, thank you very much for that hint. It's an awkward angle, but if I change this up, that working with anything is kind of. So I have to rethink the plan. Do everything a little bit awkwardly. Well, ideally, I want to get the crow somewhere around here. We basically want the crow just hitting everything under the sun that can trigger. Okay, I'm gonna do a... Let's do a big overhaul. Let's put everything at the top. We have these bags in a bit of a weird spot, so let's change that up. Right, so technically... These bags aren't really the best thing to be doing that. They are viable if I do this though. Okay, so let me think. So flute. I want to go down one further or up one. So guitar. I'm trying to combo with... Oh, the flute can get trigger bows. That's interesting. I like that. And the crow. Needs to be one more down if I'm going to trigger that. So realistically, I do want the crow firing up. Okay, that works. That works. Little bit. Technically, I don't need that bag there now. A little awkward though. I almost wish I could like flip it into a different angle. So like its mouse is on this side. However, the next thing I need to think about comboing is going to be this. So that will hit those. That's now taking up a lot of room though. I forgot how much of an awkward angle the boomerang actually. I do this. Okay, that's comboing with those, so those will be triggering faster. Now let's just put the poison gem in here for now. Armor. I did have the armor comboing with a few things, which was this. But at the end of the day, I'm not using it in the potion rack for the potions though. Isn't inherently good. I would like the potions to actually be utilizing that. This game is giving me old Diablo vibes. The old jigsaw puzzle. Yeah, not that I have many potions to be honest, so I probably could have just gone with the flow there. That wants to combo... Oh, that does combo with the music, doesn't it? And it combos with the armor as well. That's not bad, that's not bad. And the armor... I'm missing like one slot piece right there. How does that get comboed? Does. So do I even need it comboed? Every 5 seconds. Yeah, technically it can work comboed. Alright, let's just do that for right now. Okay, I'm thinking beggars can't be choosers at the second. I'm just gonna have to live with this being over here for the second, and then I'll fix the potion up later. So now we have the guitar combo with those. That's also getting a good combo. That's still getting that combo. That gets that combo. Technically the sword doesn't need to be doing as much as it is, but that's fine. Alright, that's the best we're gonna get, if you ask me. Alright, let's roll with that. That took a little bit longer than I expected. Well, that person had some weird staffs. Okay, we're not going too bad. We're stacking up a good amount of luck, actually. We're getting a lot of debuffs for cold, though. Our stamina's honestly doing very well. I could probably hurt that a little bit more. We still lost, though. What's this dog? Get on the ground, dog. I want to read you. Poor puppy. He doesn't look that... Oh, power puppy, sorry. I was going to say he doesn't look that poor if you ask me. Every 3.2 seconds, randomly gain 1 luck and 1 regeneration and 1 power. I mean, does it have... It does have stars. Does that count as the bard? No, it doesn't. We got some more gems as well. Keys. Gain 10% maximum health and random buffs. Honestly, the dog seems like he's just going to give us some pretty nice buffs inherently. Definitely take the dog over that. The dog would combo with the crow. By the looks of it, we can't. Oh no. But there is a will, there's a way. Although that does get rid of him now getting hit by the everything else. That's like that sword's not getting hit by the main buffs. What if? I mean, not really taking advantage of it too well. Wait, does that get 20% speed now? It does. Triggers 20% faster because it's in both of them. Ooh. That could be usable. I can just put it like that. So that still gets hit by the guitar. It still gets hit by the crow. That now gets hit by everything except for the guitar. Moving the guitar up 1 wouldn't be bad, but it would also be bad for other reasons. Right, let's think. Chance to inflict cold nor armor. That's technically the better version of that one. Chance to remove a random debuff. So let's do this. Oh, I can get that combining actually. Yeah, if I'm gonna get that combining, I need to have it on here. Which I'll probably do that for right now. Alright. That's a lot of flame. To be fair, you should probably go for like a certain type of build in this game, and I'm just kind of going all willy-nilly trying to combo stuff. We're doing a good amount of damage though. Damn. Nice. Oh, what are these? They're item slots, but what type of item slots? Items inside have a 25% chance to deploy a debuff. Interesting, weird shape. Oh, and it doesn't even combine well. They don't even combine well. No, that is not right. That is sadistic. That is evil. Items inside have a heal 25% more. Ooh. Chance to restore poison, battle rage. Not really doing anything to do with battle rage. That combos with the sword. Come over here, sword. How many do I need? Only one. Nice. I'll do that. Well, now I have a lot more room to work with at the very least. You can put the Grimson armor too. Yeah, I'm definitely out of my depth. Dragon Scales, I mean, it's a nice... I wouldn't mind buying a few things. Nothing here will combo though. I feel like I should sell. If I sell these, I get more room. So debuff items. Do I have any items that are triggering really good debuffs on the enemy though? Not inherently. Most of my items are triggering buffs, not debuffs. And then healing, well technically the health potion is the only thing that's doing any sort of healing to me at the moment. Yeah, let's sell a few of these things. I mean, that is a debuff, so technically it does work actually well with this. Okay, I will actually keep it. Item wise though. Attacks faster. I do like going through the attack though, but attacks faster, battle rage. And I'm not too inherently sure about battle rage. Chance to remove a random debuff from your opponent. Or a random buff, sorry. I'm gonna put that one on. Okay, let's just go. Let's go. Once we get that sword, we'll get more power behind us, which should be good. I don't expect to know perfectly everything first time going through. What are all these buffs on the side? Ah, interesting. And that's a big axe that they've got. Looks like we should be able to get through them though. Good. Okay, what does that combine into? Ooh, though, that makes the katana nice. Remove one damage gained on the battle from all opponents, weapons, and gain 1 damage. If your opponent has at least 20 buffs, remove 2 of the types they have the most of. Cool. What's this? Ah, alright. Gain 8 armor for each neutral item. Okay, so I should probably be reading some of what these items kind of are on the down below. So there's common, accessories, rare accessory, epic weapon, epic gloves. Ah, the plot thickens. Okay, so that one counts as like a... I mean, honestly, it's just slots, so I'll definitely take it. But... what does that do? So it's an accessory. After 5 seconds, trigger the 1-star pit and gain 4 spike. Return the damage limited of a spike against your opponent. Attack range. That's weird. Banana just gives me more health. Okay, so I need to figure out a way to work some of this stuff in. That's low-key annoying. So we need to get this in. So technically, that's probably the best way I can do it. As for comboing it well, I'm not going to expect myself to be able to do that at the second. What does that combo with? do you want? Okay, so it combos with the crow. I mean, I'll roll with it. Items trigger faster. I do like the gloves, and I do like, honestly, we're kind of going with like things triggering faster with this build, it's seeming. The gloves are just such an awkward star. It's like a 2 gap and it feels so weak. Oh, what? Do I need more than one, or will one work? All right, let's sell these. That'll make 2. 1 second. That'll make 2. That'll make 2, so we're at 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's roll with it. I want to give that a try. Okay, so it will evolve. Nice. It also combos with that. That's interesting. I don't want to move it down, do I? Keep it where it is right now. That also combos with the pup. I'll have a combo with the crow. 3 seconds, it's technically faster. Not really utilizing a lot of the new space that we've gotten, but beggars can't be choosers. We're at a pretty good powerhouse, and I think we should be able to win. That person has a lot of potions. Oh my god. Have some interesting looking Hermes boots too. And a scythe. Although our armor's looking good. Yes. Get an achievement as well. I'm gonna take the win. I'll take the win. I'm not gonna try pushing it at the moment. Still in the experimental phase of testing everything. The adventure felt really weird getting all those items just for free. It almost felt like you didn't have nearly as much control, even though you could sell them. It felt weird. Alright, who should we try next? Ranger was fun. Well, they're the basic class, but they were fun doing them on the demo. The Reaper was also fun. I had like a weird poison thing going, which I wouldn't mind retrying. Okay, so we can change up the... So what does that give us? That gives us items inside, activate, 25% chance to inflict or poison. Poison, oh yeah, getting a nice poison one going. What's this? Belt. Add 4 slots. Every 2.8 seconds, weapons inside deal 5% damage. And use 5%, well, negative 5% stamina. Actually not bad. Replace this with a random starter bag. Okay, so that just literally just inherently random. Is it a random from here or random from everywhere else though? I do kind of like the idea of the relic, but I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to see if I can get a good poison go. Although, honestly, we're just going to see what happens. Nothing too crazy. Alright, we definitely want to grab that. I mean, banana is just helpful. And it is a food, so it does combine with that. Now, what does that do? Effects, 5% heals. Okay. Okay, so food items will star each other. So each item will star each item for what they are. And then you have some items that are more. So that is showing as a food item and an accessory. Well, no, it's got the icon of a food item, but it's called an accessory. So it's got the plant icon. Interesting, interesting. I like it. I like it. I don't want to try rolling. We did get a frying pan, so that's interesting. Frying pan and broomstick combined together? What would that even make? I don't really have the bag space to get that going though. I mean, like I do. Alright, so if I do this, it just does not work. So the only way to do that is to get rid of one of those. And now I just have so much spare room where nothing is happening. I can do that though. That works out into something. Alright, let's give that a try. I guess I'm kind of abandoning the poisoning idea, but I don't know, that could make it like a poison broomstick. I don't know. We'll just go with the flow. Easy peasy. Ah, shovel. I dig it. Achievement as well. Perfect. Oh, another flute. Not at the end of the world though. Not the end of the world. I mean, it would be usable though. I don't want to re-roll. So that is getting the buff from the bag, and if I had it fully in the bag, it's essentially the same buff. So you could have it like barely touching the bag and everything will get everything. At least that's what I'm seeing from that. Let's try rolling. Faster, faster, faster. Frying pan can combo with everything. Technically, I could have the frying pan combo. Okay, so deals 1 more damage for each food attached to it. I can get that actually dealing some pretty decent damage. So I could get it dealing 3 more damage if I were to buy the banana as well. And then position it right. So I'll be doing 7 damage. Which is honestly a little bit better than a shovel. Technically, I can have it doing more though. How would I combo this up? I mean, that gets rid of the dagger out of there though. But it gives a lot of power. And let's roll with it. Technically, I'm not getting the banana now though, but I'll roll with it. I'm not planning on going a foodie thing, but that's what it ends up becoming, and then let's just roll with it. Come on, come on. Now we're gaining some hella good armor there. Okay. Just that. Start battle, gain maximum health and maximum there. Okay, so some of these are repeats, so they can kind of shop in everyone's shop, it seems. Mana orb. I don't know if I'm using mana. Moon armor activates infinite blind. I'm assuming it only works on armor. Random orb. Break the piggy bank. I like that. Honestly, I'm thinking just going for more health is our best bet. More room. We love to see it. Pretty good, actually. Every 3 seconds, stars on weapons, gain 1 damage, 5 accuracy. Okay, that's something decent actually. I don't know if that still needs to be, if that needs to be on there or... That only works with holy things. Getting that hammer would be pretty decent though. Although working it in... I mean, if I got rid of the food options. Alright, let's get rid of the food options. I don't want them, except for that. I still want this. Do we want to get rid of them like truly though? Okay, I think that's gonna work for now. That'll do. Wow, stamina usage is trash, so oh my god. The hammer just keeps on failing firing because of how bad our stamina usage is. I mean, that will just make our stamina situation a lot worse. Destroys armor though, so that's pretty nice. Destroys armor for each star slot. And empty slots. Oh, so things can trigger an empty slot as well. I mean, buying that wouldn't be bad. I mean, honestly, the hammer is what's... The hammer uses up so much stamina. It's 3 stamina. That's what was trashing my stamina. So yeah, the hammer bad idea. Hammer bad idea. I don't know if the hammer combines with something to make it more usable though. Nothing here combines. Honestly, let's grab that and let's roll. Okay. I mean, no brainer, I want this. Worst case scenario, I can do this. Okay, no, I do this. There we go. It gets the 10% faster speed, but it also gets an extra bit for piercing armor. I'm gonna sell this. I just don't want it. And let's do this. That way we're gonna get another sword. Very high stamina usage again though. I'm thinking we just roll with it. Yeah, we just roll with it. We're still very high stamina usage, which does concern me. We kind of need to figure out how to fix that. But we're just hitting so hard. Yes, the spear didn't really help there because I had no armor, but... Ooh, life. Ooh, we got an achievement. A true hero. Interesting. Hero sword. That explains that. Life. Doesn't use that much stamina, actually. Okay, I wanted to do poison, so I mean... I have to get the scythe. What is this as well? Gain a random effect. Alright, so if we get the scythe... Not if we get the scythe, when we get the scythe. How do we do this? Ah, so it combos just like mushroom. Okay. Let's get rid of some of this. Now let's just full reset. Now if I put this down here and do that ends up by not, I mean for now it's still good though, but then that still gives me a good amount of armor thread. That's still 8 armor getting shredded, even though it's not really too viable at the moment. Hero Sword still combos with Sam, giving it more damage. I can put the mushroom in here, so that's helping that. Honestly, let's sell this. That takes a pretty nice attacks faster. And this. And... no, we don't need to sell anything more. Yeah, so that just helps out a lot more. It gives us a lot more poison buff. That combines well with that, and then we're just not having the shovel here. Or we put the shovel... We don't do the shovel. We don't do the shovel. I'm thinking that's our game plan. We still have one empty slot, which is unfortunate, but I mean, gaining a random effect for the accessory could be pretty good, but we need to sell this. Oh, now I'm gonna do it. Oh, I did not realize that had not that big of an arrow array. So it gained a food effect because I... okay, so it gives me a random one, and that random one would give a random thing that then gives random things to other things. I said things way too much there, ignore that. Food triggered 40% faster. Oh, poison. Okay, that'll be interesting. Alright, let's do that. Oh, that guy's got like a card chain. That's interesting. Oh, it's like a tarot card. Oh, I'm gonna try that later. Come on. Oh. We just edged that out. Function. I mean, there's nothing here other than maybe the vampirism sword that I actually like the look of. Well, we're already pretty high on our stamina usage. I'm rolling. We need more slots, ideally. Okay. We don't have any room for armor, though. Even if the spear is kind of hampering us a little bit. I could try not to star it and then just go for it just being good. Getting this armor piece could be very viable. If I get the armor piece, I could move everything around and then get the armor piece there. Nah, let's just battle. Not gonna overthink that. Let's just go for it. Oh, we just lost. Oh, another scythe. Not that we need another scythe. Oh, rapier godly. Control left click, shop, it goes directly. Okay, it goes directly. I don't... Stop giving me a hint, dude. I'll combine with the dagger. I mean... still pretty cool. Oh, wait. If you click the money thing, you reserve the item. Oh my god. This changes everything. I'm still gonna roll. I'm still gonna see what else I can get. Oh, that's beautiful, actually. Those potions are nice as well. Okay, let's move everything like this. Perfection. That's given so much armor thread now. Okay, so now that I know that you can reserve things, that opens up the world. Now I just need to figure out what things actually do and start comboing things a bit better. Although I think the spear is hampering me more than I should. I should probably get rid of it soon. What did that end up by making? Uses mana, ignores armor, deals 6 damage. Not too sure about what mana even is yet. Viper. 4% chance for each lucky to protect poison on your opponent. Or project poison on your opponent from being cleansed. Interesting. That's the radius of that. Witchcraft. Inflict fatigue damage. Chance to inflict some effects. Alchemist. Upgrade an adjacent potion. I do like that. Every 3 seconds. Heals for 20. Gains. That's actually pretty nice. Vampirism. When I did that in the beta, not the beta, the demo, I did like that. I did like that a lot, actually. Targets extra attacks. Inflicts 2 random debuffs. That's clearly just a weapon one. I'm liking the idea of trying this Viper out. Although, what does it attach to? I like the sound some of them make. So this Viper, luck increases by 5%. It has stars, but it's not. What's the star bonus? Chance for each lucky. It doesn't give me any star bonus. Can I see what we have for like other things around here? Anything? Like how much luck we have or anything? I mean, this could be pretty good though, triggering extra attacks. I mean, if I use that right, I can kind of get it on those. I accidentally bought that. Okay. Looks like we're using it. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, that's still very viable. I'm getting rid of the spear. It's hampering me more than it should be. Okay. Oh, that and the broomstick. Ooh, I haven't done that before. Okay, so that can trigger faster as well if I do that. So, and that's not really good. Not hitting the hero sword if I do that. The hero sword isn't really the best thing for it to be triggering anyway. I feel like doing that right now is pretty good. That would be pretty nice. Legendary weapon, but we already have a good legendary weapon. Another health pot is always usable. I mean, I still want the hero sword there, but I'm gonna make this work. I need to be a bit more flexible. So I want to get these potions combining. Even though health potion on health potion. The opponent blow 30% health deals 50% more damage. 7 debuff on inflicting, gain 6 armor. Every 6 seconds inflict a fatigue damage. Okay. So let's go with that. That's feeling pretty solid. That stamina is hurting us again. Come on. Yes. Ooh. I'm a witch achievement. Nice. Magic staff. I guess we might start actually using mana. Magic staff. Inflicts a good amount of damage. On attack, use 3 mana to deal 6 damage and gain 2 damage. Interesting. Items triggered 5% faster. Remove 1 from your opponent. And that's just inherently good. Now let's roll that. Oh, that combines with the whip. Oh no, there's the armor. Oh. Ooh, I think that might make the vampiric armor. That would be pretty cool. Alright, let's see about how we can restack some of this. So this is by far our most cumbersome thing. Which honestly, I don't need it. I need only a little bit of it to be in there. How do we want to sort this? Could, theoretically, do this. Now the problem is if I want this to be hitting it, that is our best bet. And then with that, I need the magic staff to be getting hit by that. So that would be one of our better bets. Now it only has 1 chance to hit 1 more thing though. So what if that is our best bet? And then we do that. That's one of our better attacking things, so I should do that instead. And then that. There we go. Now that's hitting every single weapon we have. Now I can afford this. Put it in there. Oh, I forgot I have these though. I could do this. Okay, that works. Now they get the 20% attack speed as well. Still don't have anywhere for the armor though. Because of how I did that. See if we can get some more space. Oh, that combines with the... Damn, that gave me too much good stuff. Just okay. So if I do this, we now have armor. We now have crystal combining with armor. Perfect. I do like that. Now we combine that in there. I don't want to see what that does to the mushroom. But 6 gold. I'll reserve it. I forgot I can reserve things. Honestly, the potions can't be combined at the moment, so we're just going to go willy-nilly with them. That's our best combo that we can get, I reckon. Okay. This person's holding on. They're getting a lot of healing from all those herbs, I'm assuming. Still having a little bit of problem with stamina. Oh, our potions came in for the clutch. Lovely. Choose a skill. Penny pack. Gain 5 target trigger speed. Stamina sacks gives 5% bonus stamina regeneration. I mean, hey, that's pretty nice actually. Why is that glowing? Why is it making all the glow? That's interesting. Potion belt. Give 2 buffs when potion inside it consumed. Oh, potion belt. So that gives more for the potion belt. Interesting. Potions. A protective press give 15 armor. And protective pressure give 15 armor. I mean, I'm really liking the sound of that one. Hands to block. And armor triggered faster. And the health one again. Honestly, I'm liking this. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the best bet. So it only needs to combine with 1, I think. Yeah, it only needs to combine with 1. So that's going to be interesting to see what that's going to make. As for that, we can't really... Oh. That combines with the crystal, the staff, and the mushrooms. Okay, game. Okay, let's just put that there. I want to see what this... So, star, that will combine with the staff. Let's take the staff away. Okay, I like the idea of it combining with the staff, though. Although, what does it do when it combines with the Demon Cup? Interesting. So we're going to do that. I'm fine with it combining with the staff because I kind of want to keep on jacking the staff up to see what it does. Combining with the gem, though, was interesting. Okay. I'm thinking... I feel like we're doing pretty decent combos right now, so we'll keep this run going and see how far we can go. Of course, I haven't even reached the end of it, so I shouldn't even talk about that yet. Ooh, 2 achievements. Like love, but the other way around. That's funny. Okay. Every 2 seconds, heal for 25. Use 5 mana for 2 seconds. Deal 100% of your healing as a damage. Ooh, that's nasty. And the frog. What's the frog? Items gain 10 buffs. Heal for 20. So it stars... It's starring the armor. Does it star anything else that I have at the moment? Just the armor and the staff. So trying to get it on the staff as well would be good. Which I don't really have a position for both of them at the moment. The armor is honestly very awkward. Oh, that's nice. I can combine that. That's good. I mean, that is a really good arm, but so is the vampiric armor. I actually didn't read what the vampiric armor did earlier, did I? Converts 45 health into 100 armor and grants 2 vampirism. Every 2.8 seconds, convert 10 health into 20 armor. Which is honestly pretty fire. I'm thinking I'm gonna re-roll that and see if we can get some more storage space. Technically, with that, I can actually play a little bit of a game with his potion. Now, unfortunately, that does also doesn't give me a good thing to put the frog into. I'll kind of just stick with what we have. Now, I could grab this to get another random one. They seem pretty decent, but I think we'll just roll with what we have and see how we go. No need to go too crazy. Okay, we're going pretty good. We have so much armor, like, oh my god. If we get somebody who's piercing armor damage, though, that could be pretty dangerous. Our stamina still hurts us a lot. We need a stamina potion or something. Okay, okay. Beautiful. Ah, okay, so that did give us a mana potion. I guess I can read what it says that it gives us, but a method don't do that sometimes. Honestly, I'm gonna just roll that. Poison potion, I do like that. And that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all, does it? I mean, technically I want to keep a whisk inside there anyway. But why is it triggering the frog as well? I don't know why it triggers it. I mean, in that case, we kind of want to do something like this for now. Split into 2 snowballs. I don't get it. An accessory, so I'm not too worried. Let's try rolling again. Arrow cards. Gain 2 luck, start revealing the player card. Okay, so you can get them in like a chain. Now I understand what that kind of does now. Alright. Feel like we kind of don't have anything, so let's just go for the battle. Well, this person's stacking slimes. Well, this person has a good amount of armor too. We have just a vampire armor just giving us good armor just constantly though. Okay, they punch through our armor. We are so done. What's this? Debuffs. Consume this and cleanse 10 debuffs. And that's pretty nice. Now I can get that free. At the very least, I can utilize that. If I get that armor and it technically becomes really powerful as well. I do like the idea of grabbing this. I have a little bit of a potion train, so that's working. Don't know if it's a good potion train. Wonder if anything can combine with that staff. Pretty interesting to figure that out. I'm gonna try re-rolling that again, see if we can find something more usable. I mean, I can at least use it. Consume this and 1 star, create different item based on the find. Oh, I can combine and randomize the items. That's interesting. Let's go with that. We're still hurt on our stamina. This game is strangely addictive. Oh, they're gaining a lot of health back, but they have just gone... No, that was my potions. That's not good. They have a lot of debuffs though. We're dead. That's a no-go. Maybe I should... Oh, stamina potion. Beautiful. Okay, that's actually quite usable. So whatever gets consumed, it applies the effect above it. So you kind of want to... Well, that can combine with that. That's cool. Guess I should do that just for this. Oh, and that can... Okay, so anything poison can affect that. Okay, that's interesting. Do we want to try re-rolling? Yeah, we will do that. nothing viable, to be honest. All trash. Well, not trash. It's all still very good, but I don't have the room for it. Like, I've managed to negotiate a bit of room here and a bit of room here, but I don't really think I have anything usable, so let's just go for it. That stamina should hopefully help us out a lot. Yeah, we're punching through their armor good. We're running it low on stamina now. Yeah, if our stamina's good, we're fine, but without that, we just get trashed. Okay, we just got dog piled on. That definitely did not go to plan. Ooh. That does work with that. Consumable, this inflicts free poison. And what is this? Okay, so realistically, keeping this getting started is just very good. I could grab the bag, but we're about to be done. I'll grab it anyway, just to see what I can work with. Ooh. Yeah, I might be able to do something. Oh, damn it, we're like one off of that. Oh, and that's like that. Okay. Jesus, my management is terrible at the moment. Yeah, that's given. Wait, that staff does not get affected by that, so I'm having that staff there for no reason. That staff get hit by that? Nah. So that's been a little bit of a waste. Oh, so that technically does hit all of those. Okay. I don't have to worry about that anymore. That works quite well. Okay. I have a lot of room on this left side. What can I do with it? Honestly. Opponents below health deals damage. Alright, I think that is the best we can do. We didn't really fix anything to do with our stamina though. It's a little unfortunate. But we'll see how this goes. That guy's got a lot of flame going on. They are like a fire mage kind of looking thing. Our armor's doing God's work. We have a lot of armor now because we have 2 armor sets on the board. Good. Okay, ended on a win. I was thinking we're going to keep on fighting, but honestly we're at 1 health, so we're a little, you know, a little dicey. So we're going to take the win. Perfection. Alright, still have a few other people to play. Like, I wouldn't mind doing another one with the rogue. I want to try this chick out. I want to try the mage out. I want to try the berserker out. The adventure seems fun. Shop entry spends all your items to gain 1 random item. That's pretty random, honestly. Like, the adventure just seems weird. Like, they're a bit of like a wild card. But yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed the game. If everyone else did, don't forget to drop a follow. We'll definitely be playing some more of this, and I am looking forward to it. It is strangely addictive. But other than that, if you like the stream, go ahead and drop a follow. I have other socials in the descriptions. Other than that, catch you guys.